Alrighty, hello. We're gonna play MYST. How's it going? Pardon my hair. Yeah, we're gonna play MYST because I need to play something that's not going to stress me out, really. Apparently. So we'll give good old-fashioned MYST a go. See how it is. I am gonna throw my hair up really fast, actually, if I can, because it is also hot. Just hang on. You know what? Just give me 2 seconds here, all right? Like, let me take off this sweater and all that. Wow. Anyway, yeah, we're playing MYST, Masterpiece Edition, as opposed to real MYST, because I wanted the real experience, not the fake experience. I think I did that wrong. Did I do that wrong? I put my hair up incorrectly. I stopped putting my hair up as tight because it was giving me headaches. There we go. And I'll throw, you know what? I'll throw on the amp worship. Do you know that the original release of MYST was a Mac exclusive? I did not know that, actually. That's crazy. Alright, hello, I'm back. My hair was bothering me, so I threw on a hat and all that jazz. We should be able to come on over here. Sorry for pausing that. Hope you're doing well today, Des. What's up? It should just be right here. Now I've got ahead and I've turned on transitions enabled so that we, get the real experience, and I've also simulated loading times of old CD drive, which I think is I think that's a beautiful option. I think that if you're gonna make a video game remaster, that should be how you do it. Now this was all set to like 192 originally, but I don't really know how loud I need it to be, so I'm gonna leave it at like 130 for now. Yeah, I'm just, I've been putting off MYST for a long time, and I figure if, with my recent, medical stuff, if part of it is that I am just, like, kind of exerting myself too much as I recover from whatever it is, then I guess I should just play something that's a little bit chiller, which is why we're playing MYST and not, you know, the craziest, fast-paced, hyper game of all time. But yeah, I don't know anything about MYST, actually. Fun fact, despite being told to play it for years. Control E, okay. This should all be fine, I think. Skip and main menu are the same for some reason, but that's okay. Alright, let's go. That is loud as that's so loud. I am so upset that I have to hit new game. Yeah. I accidentally hit escape to get back into the game. Or I clicked to get back into the game. It's still very loud.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my MYST book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed. And so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Okay, tight. It's still so loud that I'm going to immediately just... I guess I can't edit that, so maybe it would be better to leave this like here and then come over here actually and turn it down more on my end, like down to like 43. Okay, we're probably turning off the simulated CD loading times because I can't tell if the game's breaking or not, but I think other than that we should be fine. Yeah, you know what, let's just go and turn off that one really fast. There we go. Okay, is it? I guess it is. I'm shocked that it's widescreen at all. Very cool. Okay. There's like a dragon in the top right. It's a point and click. That's all I know about this. Oh, it's fast. That doesn't seem... Is that correct? Transitions enabled. Surely, okay. That was a fast... I was fully expecting it to, like, slowly move forward. That's fast as hell. Is that normal? Hang on. It is. What about that? There you go. See, that's what that's actually what you're looking for. Is you're looking for that little skip right there. All right. It's a little quiet, actually. I will turn it up a little bit on this side. Sorry. I don't want it to, like... I don't know what those do yet. Oh. Oh, no. I wanted to... I'm gonna leave that there. Like that. And then we will come back here. Is that one up or down? That one's up. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to receive the message. Okay, so that's the other thing I had to do, is I have to start writing stuff down, which means I have to open up Notepad++. Message of utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches this island to the imager to retrieve the message. Yours. Is that Atlas or Atris? Atris. Okay. Marker switches. So 3 so far, I think. One has to imagine. Oh. Okay, I understand. I will come back later. Yeah, I saw that. I think there's at least one ad block that still works for Chrome, but Reelhead's already swapped to Firefox. Books. Green book. Holy shit. I've called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world, though it is exactly how I imagined it. It is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late, and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. That's interesting. I'll have to remember that. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not exactly understand what was going on. I am going to write some of this down, just in case. This is going to be one of those games that's annoying to deal with this stuff, because I have to write down notes, which means I have to alt-tab a lot. Green book. Arrived at a ladder leading to village about 10 meters above the water. Okay. Yo, what's up, yackers? How you doing? I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold his head up to look at me. But what a surprise, this creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They were treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me that he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. They then would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. Rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. Humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I'm especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. Yo, what's up, Stone? Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 51. Hang on, don't let me lose my place. Hang on. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. Okay. Yo, thank you for the 51, Stone. Hope you're doing well. What's up? We're reading a book right now. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if he or they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event that I will never forget. Yo, that's a Maketo as well. Thank you so much. My goodness. I appreciate y'all. Hope you're doing well. We're playing MYST for the evening because I need to keep it low key. I need to not be playing anything too crazy. So I figured I would try out MYST, see how I felt about it. And now we're reading just a huge ass story, I think, about the island that we're on. I appreciate both of y'all. Hope you're doing well. I began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said he had expected you to come sooner. These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body he had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carry it away. It was laying down at the dead end of the short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Akinar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will be not too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmian age. Osmian, I think. Yeah, Osmoian. Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I'll consent to their request. I warn the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith that they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Coctic, I think. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Cirrus and Akinar here. Holy moly. Thank you, Yackers, for the gift sub as well. My word. I appreciate it a great deal. You missed the train window. It's okay. See Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Akinar, I see they are handling things well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. And for a little while longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Akinar are staying behind again. I've been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Akinar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Akinar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I've told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoyed hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I now see that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me that they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready to travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Alright. Wasn't that fun? Alright, we're done reading for now. We can always come back. I cannot... Oh, you're Cirrus. Okay. I have a question. Is there any way to get captions in this game, or am I shit out of luck? Because I can't understand a fucking word he's saying. I can't understand a goddamn thing, man. What did he say? All I heard was Cirrus. Yo, hey, by the way, sorry, I was reading a lot right there. Thank you so much for all the resubs for, this video game. I'm gonna have to turn it up, I think. I low-key am gonna have to turn it up because I can't hear anything. And I'm gonna turn, I think, both of these down again. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more now because I did turn it back up. Oh, I think I rotated the, oh, what is this?
Yes. Are you? See you.
Okay. So blue is Akinar, red is Cirrus. And then green is their father. And then I might be Catherine. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did I do that? Okay. Is it because is this because I rotated the tower? Ah, I see. Maybe I can talk to them now?
Why?
No, it doesn't seem like it. Well, I guess I can just walk in here for now. Freddy Fazbear a little bit. I know it's still very loud. I apologize. I'll turn it down in a second. Okay, sorry. I have to keep doing this until I find like a good... I need to be able to hear what they're saying, but it's so crunchy that it's hard. And I mean, like, that's kind of the point, right? But okay, there is a key and a ladder. And this is the library. So I think we go up here first. Oh, I see. This is the tower that I'm rotating. So I should be able to go down. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay. So I actually know what to do with this. I'm going to screenshot it, because that's just my easiest thing to do, and then I'm going to write it down. October 11, 1984. 10:04 a.m. January 17, 12:07, 5:46 a.m. and November 23rd, 9791, 6:57 p.m. Okay. Okay, well, when you don't have to read like 20 pages of lore, it's actually really interesting already. Like, you know, it's already getting there. No, I don't want that. I want to go. I think I want to click this. So that's going to close that, but I believe it'll also open this up. Yes. Okay. I want to go in here. I guess I can't close that door. All right. And we are looking for October 11th, 1984. At 10:04 a.m. Okay, so I need to screenshot that. If I could play this game in a window, that'd actually be better for me, but I don't think I can, really. So that is... I don't know what constellation this is. I don't know if it's a real constellation or not. Let me make sure that I'm getting screenshots and not a black screen in my screenshots folder, by the way. Okay, I am getting real screenshots. That's good. That's what you like to see. So it's... I mean, what could this be? It could be a kite. It could be a kite constellation. But we have an image of it, so it's okay. So for now, we're gonna go to January 17th, 12:07. At 5:46. And we have this, which kind of, I mean, it kind of looks like it could be like a bird of sort, like a not like a peacock, but you know, like maybe like a chicken. A little bit. I don't know. I don't really know what this could be, but it's important that we just have the image, really. And then we're going to November 23rd, 97. Sorry, this one's gonna be loud. At 6:57 p.m. Wow, we are going very far out, aren't we? Oh, and this is like an angel or like a peacock of sorts. Oops, that was incorrect. You know, I'm kind of wishing that I had, instead of getting the GOG copy, I wish I had just gotten the Steam version, because I'm going to bet that I could just F12 all this. You know, just like take a screenshot instead of having to use my ShareX, but that's okay. Well, that's all the information I can get from that right this second. Sorry, allow me to... Yeah, it looks so good. I don't know why the transitions were turned off originally, because, like, why would I not want to see those transitions go through, you know? So, I need to keep in mind these things as well. Whatever they are. I guess we're gonna look at this little boat. Doesn't seem like I can do anything with it. Oh, you know what I bet that is? I bet that's telling me what the water level is. So we have a Celtic cross. We have a bird, like an ostrich. We have an eye. We have a... That's not a spider. That is a spider. A snake. A leaf. An arrow. And an anchor. Okay. Now, I probably should have written those down while I could, but I didn't. I'll just remember them in my mind for now. My mind's eye. When we figure out what this thing is, oh, it's gonna go crazy, let me tell you. It's gonna be a big day. I should really be keeping track of how many of those there are. Well, let's see what's in here. Man, this game's kind of eerie. Like, I mean, it's really... I don't want to say, like, of all the games that I could say, like, wow, I can't believe that that was inspired by Myst, I want to say that the one that is, like, the most shocking to me is Five Nights at Freddy's, like, unironically, seems like it was very inspired by Myst. Just, like, maybe there's more games out there that have this kind of, like, movement, but that's like my immediate thought is like, oh, that's a game that I can see the inspirations for immediately, and just like how it's portrayed. Like, okay, 1, 3, 5, powered a spaceship. Yeah, the graphics are like very much like that. Like the obvious inspiration game is you know, Myst, or sorry, not Myst. The obvious one is like, you know, The Witness, right? Like, just off the rip, you have... Ah, I see. So that's the big hand and the little hand. Is it both? Yes, it is. So this is... I'm not exactly sure what this is right now. This is definitely one of those games where you're just gonna be walking around for a while until you find the answer that you're looking for. I mean, what a... Did you see that door? That's very fun. Okay. Wow. Like this is an insane thing to show me, but why are you showing me? You know what I mean? And MYST is one of those games where I actually know nothing about it. I don't know what this game is allowed to do. You know, like nowadays you play like a puzzle game, or you know, like I've talked about it a lot. Like I'm a big fan of like meta puzzle games, where you know, you have to find out all this like little things, and it builds up into this like big thing. But like the reason why I love those so much is because I discovered one of them a long time ago and found out what you're allowed to do. Whereas in this game, I don't know what I'm allowed to do. I don't know what they want from me or what they're expecting from me. So it's like, it's one of those things where you have to just keep looking around until you kind of identify any sort of thing. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go and count these. And I need to write it down is the thing. I'm going to write down these levers. There's one. So I need to write down the levers. One by clock tower, one by steam lodge, I'm gonna call it like the steam shed, one by engine cave area, one by... That's the engine room cave area. One by the 8 pillars. I haven't even gone over to the rocket yet. Okay. One by rocket. And of course, it's not open. And what's kind of good, like, I probably shouldn't be able to notice this, but what's kind of good is that you can tell which version is the default, because this is like a different, you can see the box around it, right? Like, this is the default, and then this is like the box of the pixels. That's probably just because I'm playing at a higher resolution than the game intends, really, but there's not a lot of options in there for that, so... I can go down here. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna get the power onto the rocket. One by observatory. One by dock or pier. And then one by gear, I believe. Yes, one by gear. So I think what I want to do... Oh, hold. Yeah. Wow. Now, you and I both know I don't know what any of this means, but I gotta write it down anyway, right? It's on 67 right now. Oh, okay, so the message for Catherine from Artis, Artis, I believe is what his name was. Atris? I don't remember his name now. Should be this... Water turbulent pool is 67. Okay, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be 8.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Okay, low-key, give me a second here. I need to Google if there's a way to turn on captions in Real MYST. Or in MYST Masterpiece Edition. I'm gonna bet that there's not. Okay. I might need to look up the transcript because I don't know what he just said. Okay, there's this. Okay, this is good. All right, that's all I really needed to hear was you shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation. All right, thank you. I will leave that up just for now, just in case I need it anymore. But that should be okay. Oh. What have I done? Or hang on, I have to figure out what the show map button is. Alt F8. Okay, great. I think I... Let me just load this again. I'm gonna really hope that I didn't just... I don't know where I am now, actually. Oh. Well, good to know that that's there as well. Let's... I accidentally clicked show map and I think it did something, so I need to just run back down here really fast. I don't think I've missed anything. I don't think like I lost progress or anything. I just need to make sure that... Okay. So let's do topographical extrusion test. And I am going to write down mattress. If you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation. Okay. Very cool. Yep, those are mountains, all right. Marker switch diagram is 47. This probably is the most important one here. Okay, I understand why this is here. This is so if you didn't know what the marker switch was and you found this, like you could figure out the tower access thing. I'm gonna try pushing them all down for now, I think. I'm probably going to have to look at those constellations again as well. Because I'm gonna bet that the... I'm gonna bet it has to do with this stuff. Can I go over here? I can go over here. Very good. Okay. So this is all for doing this rocket thing, I think. Which means... Yep, it's a tree. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what the PSI is doing for that. I think we're probably gonna have to try to figure out this. So if we read this, generator switches 1 through 10. Wait, why did it stop? I think I have an idea as to why. If I come back over here, I'm gonna bet that this... No, it's still working. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down. Okay, well, I think we need to go read more books, probably, is the main thing, unironically, before I can figure out really anything at all. Now, there are... Okay. Yeah, so... I think a lot of information is gonna be in here. Just judging by the fact that I read this green one, and it was all lore-based, and then there's this one over here. Bird's eye view of the stone ship age. There are our constellations, right? Okay, so the ones that I had were the leaf. Let me check my screenshots here. I'm glad I came back to this. Where is my screenshots folder? So we had the leaf, we had the... It's... the arrow, I believe. Maybe not. No, it's not the arrow. It's the spider, the leaf, and the snake. Okay, let me go do that really fast while I'm thinking about it. Now, they probably want me to do it in the right order as well, which would be... it was January 1207 was the snake. This was the leaf, and then this was the spider. So we want to do 1207 and then 1984. So we want to do snake, leaf, spider. So we want to do snake is on this side. Snake. Where's the leaf? Is it the first one? No. I know it's on this side. leaf, and then spider. Awesome. And I'm gonna bet that that lifts you up over here. It does indeed. I understand. I should have read that other book, probably. Well, let's go ahead and save right there. Wait, how do I... I guess I, oh, oopsie. I guess I input those wrong. Load save, yeah, it should be F5, and then that should be F4. Oh, I had to clear, F4, F5, there we go. Something to do there. Lighthouse. If I go back in here, am I allowed to leave? It doesn't look like I can. It looks like I'm stuck here. Right, okay. I have to imagine it would be like 180. Oops. Oh, I didn't read the book, man. I really should have read that book. I just kind of skimmed it. I mean, I didn't even read it. I was just kind of looking at it, but I realize now I really should have read it, because now... I think I need to do this. Yeah. It's dark in here. Okay. I'm gonna bet that that didn't fix this. It did not. So we need to go back over here. Set it to that one. Okay. Can't do anything with this right now, but it looks like it's red, green, and white. I mean, there's a reason that this is here. Doubloons, pearls and gems, plates, nothing. This is what my dresser looks like. Fancy ass dresser. Yo, what's up, Minnie? I guess I'm gonna go look for a book. I should check the other side as well. Beautiful. Oh, frick. The Waterworld sucked. Oh, I'm sure. Glad you got out of there, though. I need to put this thing away. I guess for now. I had to find the books first before I can do anything with those. Not sure what this is for. Okay, so that's for the original island. Turn every one of them onto the on position. Vault is located. Cheat fairy instruction. Yeah. Okay, I can find the rest of that later. None of this seems to do anything. Orange. The death. I'm not sure what that really is implying. I don't know if that has to do with the book that I read earlier. Let's grab the blue page for now. And maybe we can find... Oh, right. That's what I have to do first. Okay, so we need to come over here. Set that up. Go down. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna lift this up now. I'm gonna bet that I actually want to do this again because we want it to be closed. Let me go back up and out. Let me set this back to 2. Let me come back over here and the chest will be raised up just like that. And then we do this. We grab the key, we look up, and we open that up. And then we look around. Keep going, buddy. All right, beautiful. And so with that, we can then go back down. I'm gonna bet that battery keeps the power on in here. It doesn't. Interesting. Are we sure it doesn't? We are positive it does not. Okay, so I might need to go back. We're both a little adventure gamers tonight. Yeah, this has been pretty fun so far. Oh, this opens this up. Ah, maybe actually. Hold on. Let's do 2 first. Okay. Now, is that because the battery ran out? Okay. Yeah, this track is really... I mean, everything about this game has been really interesting so far. It's... I think I might need to go back here again. Oh, I guess I don't actually have to do that now, do I? Yeah, so this is running out. Okay. So every click, I think it probably goes down. Which means we need to be very quick. What am I doing wrong here? Am I clicking something that's causing that to happen? Okay, let's try... What I do want to do really fast, actually, is I want to... I don't think I missed anything down at the very bottom, but I want to check again. Oh, there's a key here that I can take. Wonder what I could do with this key. You know what? I should actually do this in a sec. If I'm going to keep this key on me. Now, what could I do with this key? I'm going to try... Why do I have the paper again? Sorry, why do I have the paper again? I guess I'm not allowed to have the key if I do that, maybe? Maybe the key's just for some other use. I do want to do this though. it's interesting that it doesn't affect this. So, I guess it doesn't matter. You know, I do want to check, since I've moved around a little bit now, I want to see if it's something I'm doing wrong over in that one area, or if it's actually just running out of power right when I get there. It's barely out of power right now, which means that I'm doing something wrong with the compass on the ground, I believe. Right, this has to be changed. I bet I'm missing something. I bet I'm missing something too. I think I probably need to look around a little bit more. Yeah. It's not this. The white and the red page, or the red and the blue page. Maybe they want me to do it this way. The second I click, oh no, wait. Yeah, oh, okay, I think I do understand what's happening now. Okay, I think I understand. Okay, yes. I do understand. This is the wrong way, but I need to just rotate. If I go back up this way, I need to do this one more time. Actually, I can do that in a sec. I need to do... It's something to do with this up top. I think it has something to do with this up top and where north technically is. I think I need it facing... maybe here? If that's north looking that way... Okay, so if north is looking that way, then that's where that compass is down in the ship. Right? So if that's the case, and I want it facing the lighthouse, this is north, and I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh. Maybe that's not where I want it. 22. It's either 22 or... Okay, let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. I think we're gonna try 18 because I think that one matches up correctly. I need to turn the power back on. Hope you're doing well though, Tech Rock. How you doing? What's up? I think that's good. Oh, it's not good. I decided I would play something a little chill tonight. See how it went. And I've been putting off MYST for a long time, so it's okay. Let me just give that a little spin again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, boom, boom. Not doing half bad. Good, good. So we're gonna try. So this is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, it wouldn't really work out that way anyway, would it? No, no, no. It'd be just 180, I guess. Would it? They want me to... It's either... Okay, I'm gonna try 180. I should have just tried 180 to begin with. If 180 is wrong, then I gotta go look and see what else is on the telescope. Okay. So, I know it has something to do with this. Because it clicks, like, I mean, it resets the sound every single time I touch it. Which either means I'm clicking the wrong area, or I'm clicking this without doing something else first. Which I guess both could be happening. Huh, that's a good point, actually. It could be... It, like, could be something I'm not, like, completely out of my control, really. Can I put this back for now, please? Maybe that helps. There's something to do with this poison as well. Blue, green, white, red. The rib cage. I definitely wish I had read that book further than I did. I read a book that kind of told me that I was going to be going here, but I didn't exactly realize that I wouldn't be able to go back and read it immediately. So if there was something in that book I needed to read, then whoops, I guess, you know. Maybe I need to... Well, this isn't exactly 180. It's gotta be something that lines up, I feel like, right? Like, I think 130, 140 is probably the correct area to be. I think that 135 is the correct answer. It's just I need to map out where 135 is on a compass, which would be, I mean, it's 180 on this side. So if each one of those, it only goes to, I mean, it goes to 3. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm silly. Wait, how am I silly, actually? No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. 355 and then 360. Right. Okay, so there should be enough dots. It was 135. There should be enough dots. And by dots, I mean pegs or whatever you want to call them. I think I'm still correct on my assumption here that it needs to be pointing at the lighthouse, and I just need to click it correctly. But if I'm wrong, then I need to go and look around a lot more. Well, now that's interesting. Oh, never mind. It resets it. Okay. I was going to say that's interesting, but... Okay. If this is north, so this is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. See the problem here? 85. The problem is that it's in between. There's only 36 of these on here, according to this. So it's gonna go 80, 85. Wait, no, actually, hang on. 0. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. Oh, it's still different. Okay, well, I know that this is 180, so I would want to go... 170... 160, 150. I think it's right here. Damn. Really? Huh. I must have missed something. It's gotta be something to do with that, though, right? Like, it can't be anything else. Oh, maybe I need to be pointing it here. Maybe this is why this is lined up like this. Maybe it's to the left of the lighthouse. So if I were to... It's to the left of the lighthouse, then it would be not 130. It would be 120. Because this leans down like this. So it would be 120 instead of 130. So that makes sense, I think. And then 120 is just... I mean, on a circle, 360 circle, where is 120 on that? Well, each section is 90 degrees. So it'd be... So this is 1/4, so then it would go 100, 110, 120. It'd be like this-ish. So it's probably it's probably the one right next to the one that I touched. If anything that I'm doing is correct. You just reminded yourself. Yeah, because I've just like never seen anything about MYST, I've just always been told to play it. The big thing that's kind of happening right now is I don't know what's allowed to happen in the video game. So it's like, it's interesting in that regard. Is just I have absolutely zero clue what I'm allowed to do. Now, what's actually interesting here is I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's different. Battery's full. Let's go try it. So that's 90. This would be 100. 120. No. Maybe? If this is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, it's still wrong. Okay, well, let's look at it like this, right? These are the cardinals. The cardinals are going to be 0, 90, 180. Hold on, that's not correct. Yes, it is. 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Right? So, if those are the cardinals, 0 and 90, then in between here, there should be 30... it would need to be 0, and then what would this be right here? What would these black ones be? There to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. It would need to be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But it doesn't make sense. Are these fives? That's where I'm getting confused. How is this 90, which it has to be, but then when I add it up and I go, you know, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, they must be 0.5s. It's 0, 15, 30, 45, 60. That's still wrong. I might be stupid. I'm clicking the red one. Okay. That's fine, man. That's okay. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm just a little stupid, I guess. No big deal. I think that means... Oh, you know what that also means is that I have to do this first. Because you just know I gotta go talk to this guy. Would you care to know why? Yeah, sure. I'd love to know why. Two buttons. I should have done that. I was going to do that, and I went, nah, that can't be it, right? Like, but no, that makes sense. That could, that there are 32 buttons, and I just didn't divide them up correctly. Oh, are they going to make me... Maybe not. Oh, I think they are. Oh, okay, I see. So I still have the page, I assume, right? I do indeed.
Return. Thank you for bringing to it. You must continue. My name is Sirius. I beg you to find the remaining pages. You must release me from this book which has become.
Count up to 135 in buttons. Okay, I understand. Yeah. That makes sense. I guess I was getting that a little crazy. A little incorrect, perhaps. Is that gone now? Actually, hold on. Is that... Oh dear, just let me through here. Yo, what's up, Caro? How you doing? The misting goes well so far. It's good. I gotta go back in here if I'm allowed to. It is useful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot more math, I'm betting, than I'm really prepared to do. Is everything saved? It is. Beautiful. Okay, so I think they're gonna make me do it all again. Since the lights were out there. So I'll just do this a little, I'll just rev it up a little bit. Great. The other book. Or the other page, I think. Great.
returned. You wouldn't pretend. They just rescue me. I'm acting off. My brother, I beg you. To be complete.
Okay. I'll leave you alone for now, buddy. That's fine. Well, your therapist sees over soon. What? So... let's go, like, right there. See if that changes anything. The tower's gonna be a little tricky. I did see the classics of game today, yeah. It was kind of insane. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is I have to pull all these up. While I'm thinking about it. It might be one of the... I don't know how they just every 2 years can just pump out, like, the most insane classics of game posts of all time. Like, I wonder if they get recommendations from people. Oh, I can't reach that one though. Oh. Okay. That's a problem. I'm probably gonna have to go read some more stuff, I think. Tall tree. Oh, I can solve this actually. This isn't bad. I just need to go over here. It looks like the anchor is facing, I'm gonna say it's facing right here, and then this one needs to go up to here for now. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the small. Okay, a little too much, so we're gonna... Okay, that seems correct on that one, and then we need to make the... yeah, we need to make you... oh, I don't have to push the button, actually. Did that work? No, then this is wrong by 1 still? I mean, that looks right to me. Maybe it's up 1 more on the small one. Huh. It could be... Maybe it's looking the other... Maybe this is actually the other way and it needs to be over here. Maybe that's the secret. I think this is correct, though. You got like that little moon shape and it's right there. I think that's correct. I think it needs to go maybe the other side. So we'll do half. Okay, one more then. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I have no idea. I feel like this is like, I feel like that's what that is right there. You see that little, like, I feel like that's what that's supposed to be. But I guess not. That's okay. We'll just look over here. Oh, wait, what if it's this? Hold on. What if that has nothing to do with this? Hold on. What if... Hold on. What's the actual time if I do this correctly? That's 10:35. Kind of looking around in here really fast. So what if it's 10:35 right here? 10:35. So one. So like that, like a little triangle. Hold. Damn. Call it in. Don't call it in, dude. Don't. I feel like I was onto something, man. Hold on. Maybe I can solve this. I've got 10, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5, 9, 10 on right now. And then I ruined it just now, right? Yes. So why did I ruin it? Oh, it's like it won't even let me do it anymore. Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, I must have blown a fuse somewhere, right? Oh, they're gonna make me go read those books, dude. They're gonna make me go read those books. I don't want to read the books. Alright, well, let's check out this one. Before arriving at this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He's told me an interesting story of this world's history. I should have read this, I guess. Okay, back to it. I learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills, which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. 892. He also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction. Let's write that down. Eight, 9, 2, 10. There you go. I decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save the civilization and to stop the enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea had sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. I met the remaining survivor today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. Now that could be 1 at the end of all of it. So 8, 9, 2, 10, 1, maybe? After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they had been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, okay. 4 healthier survivors began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which we will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. Did he mention all 3 of us? He did mention all 3 of us. Didn't mean to click out of that. Sorry, I'm having to alt-tab a lot. My 2 sons. Okay, I'm starting to realize that this might not be anything at all, but I'm too dedicated to it now. That now I just have to keep doing it. Like, I'm concerned that it starts even before this. But I don't see any numbers here. I see 1 day. I'm gonna write down 1 day as well. So, 1 day, 8 people hid. 9 years. Like, this is very... This 8, 9, 2, 10 is crazy, right? Like, that's insane. So I think I'm correct. But I'm going to keep this 1 day in mind. The remaining survivors today. Oh, remaining survivors. So that's not 1. Remaining survivors means that in the 9 years since 2 of the survivors have died, which means that would be 6. Met remaining survivors 6. So we have 1, 8, 9, 2, 10, 6, 2 again, which is concerning, 3, 4. So currently we have 1, 8, 9, 9, 2, 10, 6, 2, 3 of us, 4. So the only one we haven't seen yet is 1, 2, 3. We haven't seen 5 or 7. So if we see 5 and 7 pop up, then we start looking. This 2 might not be important, actually. I'm realizing this 2 might not be important because it's talking about it's in the 9 years since the attack. 2 of the survivors had died, which would be just 6. Maybe. But this would also be 6 down here. Okay, there's some stuff to consider here in a sec. I returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably blah, 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 blah. All 3 of us, along with the 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. Which would be 7, technically. Oh, so maybe... God. Oh, I'm going insane already. I'm gonna have to just try, I'm gonna have to just remember that I need to just do the first easy one first. But it's all 3 of us along with the 4 survivors, which would be 7 people total. And not 3, then 4. Okay, think about that. Just consider it for now. My sons have been spending most of their spare time on the South Island where most of the materials are stored. I'm very pleased with their intelligence and their creativity, and it's refreshing to see. Yes, okay, it's been over 4 months now. Yeah, okay, so it's not 3 and 4. I think that when he says my 2 sons and I go here, when he says I've returned to this age with my 2 sons, I think he's saying 3. So I think it's not 2, 3, 4. I think it's 3, 7, 4, 5. All right, now I'm looking for a 5 at the end of here. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky here were like the sky in MYST. The old man I first talked to tells me the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. In 6 months. Okay, well, so suddenly now I look like I'm an insane person because I don't think I've actually stumbled onto anything. Well, we'll see here in a sec. 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands. Okay, so maybe I should go back and write down everything correctly the first time. Okay, let me just do only the numbers. The rest of the survivors. So it was 2, then 3, then 4. All three of us along with 4 survivors. I think that the 3-4 might still be 7. Four out there survivors. It has been over 4 months. Over 4 months could indicate it's been 5 months. So that could be the 5, and then we're just good, right? Like, that would be all the numbers. I don't know what this game will do, so let's just see. The old man I first talked to, tells me that the enemy's due in 4 months. Enemy's due in 4 months. It has been 6 months of work. Rests between the 3 hills. At the fortress, I would design a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. Holography, I'm going to try to say. I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days, couple being 2. After I compensate for some small miscalculations, the holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide. Okay, and then there's this random thing. Don't know what this is. Sufficient protection for all of us. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Last night, we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end, and the enemy was destroyed. And until the enemy was destroyed, I assured my sons that the blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I've had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book once again, and I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have begun. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much, and I must also return to the people of the Tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their lone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident that the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. Okay. Something to do with the rockets. Well, that seems important. I will come back and read this stuff later. I just wanted to click around really fast and see what was being said in any of these. Submersible lamp. I'm very curious if well, yeah, so that's interesting, right? Is that, like, some of these books have more information than what I think that they do, I think is the thing that I need to remember. Fisher Bridge. Like, they have a lot of information going on, but I need to, like, make sure that I'm reading 2 meters is not enough support like this. Five, 1, 4, 2, 3. So it's another map. That one's torn to pieces. Mechanical era. This one's torn to pieces. Okay, the rest of them are torn to pieces. Okay. Interesting that this is all showing up again. Yeah, let's point you there. And then let's go there. I think. And we'll see. Sorry, I was a little locked in. What is a Chu syndrome? Oh, I see. Okay, that's actually, this is huge information. So I have to do this a bunch now. Oh, yes, of course. That's funny. Okay, yeah. So we can get a lot of answers here really fast, actually. We can probably point it at the rocket as well. Oh, we should point at the clock tower first. Alright, that'll work. The rocket will work. That's fine. We can see what the rocket has to say. Yeah, it says something else. 59 volts. Okay. Perfect. I'm so lost. Okay, I see where I am. 1, 2, move, move. There we go. Inside we go. Okay, so now we want to do the gear. gear says 240. Two, two, one. Whatever that means. And then we're just gonna check real fast to make sure there's not another red line somewhere in here. Like, I think that that might work. It might not actually show up, but I think it might work. I want to check it. I think it might tell me the, I think it might tell me what time I need to put in. Oh, I see. Well, okay. I'm gonna check anyway. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oof. I guess we're gonna go do the tree first. Wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, let's go do the tree first. Aha. What do I do with a match? Interesting. I was thinking that I needed to turn on something. It seems like the match stays here. Seems like I need to turn this on somehow. Like, I want to light this, but I realize that that's just... that's nothing. Well, it has to be somewhere in here. I want to do like this or this. And it's not here, it has to be here or here. So when I leave, it disappears, right? So in that case, we go do 59 volts for now. Sorry, what buttons did I just push? Because I did just hit 59, like, immediately. I just need to know which ones I pushed. It was, okay, yeah. So, 1 and then the bottom 4. But I had to go, I think I had to go, I'm gonna have to do something a little silly here, I think. Because I don't know why it's not letting me work this. Unless it's just gonna work. Yeah, and so I think it's because I blew something earlier. I think if I go back to the other world, and then I come back here, it'll work again. And that's what I'm gonna, that's literally just what I'm gonna do, because I don't know how to solve, I don't know how to fix that right now. So I'm just gonna go back here, and then I'm gonna go back, and I can do that really fast. So let's do this. And then we should be able to go right back over. I think this should work. This is, I think I did the same thing last time, that when I came back here, or when I came here the first time, it had reset that for me. So, hopefully this just works. And this isn't like a huge waste of my time. No, I'm looking the wrong way. Oh, I'm clicking too fast. There we go. That one. Just a quick little journey back. Here. There we go. Now this should... I'm gonna hit F4 really fast, what I'm thinking about as well, because I have not saved in a second. There we go. Alright. So I should be able to come over here. Okay, so I've done something else that is making this not work. What could I have done? Maybe it's the switches? I did lift a lot of those switches up because I saw that little note that said to. Maybe I just need to come up here and... Okay. It could even be just this one over here that I've turned on. I think that might be the reason. I mean, I did something before that caused this to work, and now I'm like, oh, I really wish I had kept this. How do I reset you? could I have done? Oh, was it this? I mean, I think these are two separate different things, but I don't know. Just lower those all down for now. Torture so much better. Yeah, it's good. I'm chilling. I will persevere. Okay, well that made a noise that seemed good. Maybe the power was stuck there. So maybe if I do this now, I'm actually gonna come back over here. I think that may have fixed it. If that doesn't fix it, I'll go back to the other one and do that again. I think that might work. There we go. Yeah. So it's because the power was stuck in that line. That makes sense. And now we come up here. We do this. There we go. Ah, oh, yes, I have a picture of this. So it is... Excuse you, I was not done there. This one? Yay. Simple as. This place looks nuts. Oh. The time I got my notes out for this. Oh. I understand what this is. Okay, that's gonna be a lot. Another one of those books I didn't really read. Okay. A lot happening here that is... I think I get it. Okay, hang on. So I need to come over here. I wanted to see that pot. Okay. So everything here is just sounds, but I don't know which ones I need first. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, no, I get it. So... Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay. That's the bell tower one. Right there. This one, I think, is over there somewhere. This one is right... Oh, I see. I should have clicked all the buttons earlier. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I had to come back after I click all the buttons, I guess. Okay. That's not bad. That's not as scary as I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be a lot scarier. I'm mostly curious why you can turn off the lights in here. I guess I'll leave them off just in case. And also, just in case, I'm going to do this one immediately, just in case it also, like, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out, since I just pushed that button, that Okay, so it stays on. Wait. Oh. It doesn't... There it is. Okay. So you just have to find it a little bit more. I have no idea where that one is right now. I'm pretty sure it's over here, though. Okay, I have to go find the other two again and turn them on. Okay, the crystal one's already turned on. Good to know. I may have left them all on, actually, and I just didn't find them. I will go double check, though. And there should be... That one's already been done. I'm gonna come over here really fast. This one I turned off, I remember. Yeah. This isn't too bad. At least not right this second. It'll probably get bad in a sec, but this is like... This is fine. Is it not here? No, that's across the way from me. That's... Oh, are you so far away that I had to, like, click... Now, you are the crystal. You should be here. Then you are... Not there. You're to the right of this. And you're a little bit over here. The problem really is that you are in between this. Oh, so if I wanted to identify the exact place for this, I need to turn this one off. I understand. Alternatively, they could be the exact same area. Or maybe a little bit to the left or right. I'm gonna try the exact same first. Okay, so I think I need to go turn off one of those. So, like, that's the bell, then you would go this way. It's directly behind it, yeah. Yeah, which is what I had thought previously. So something has to be moved, I think. Oh. Cool chasm. Oh, that's hell. That's hell of my comfort character. Oh. Okay, I'm just stupid then. Hang on, I gotta go turn it back on. That's my bad. Luckily, it's not that far. It's just a couple clicks away. Can you believe it? Just a few clicks away. Hell, at your fingertips. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, what the hell? Okay, crystal. Crystal, water, wind, chasm, clock. Crystal, water, chasm. Crystal, water, chasm, wind, block. Crystal is 153.4. Water is, sorry. Water is 1.53.4. Chasm is 130.3. Clock is 55.6. Crystal is 15.0. Yo, what's up, Tarkus? How you doing? Hello. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for the raid. You're on to New Game Plus now? I'm sorry, it's been a week for me. What game are you playing again? I'm so sorry. Ninja Gaiden? Was that it? AC6. Ah, okay. Hell yeah, I love it. I'm so happy to hear that. It's been a week for me. That's all I can really say. chasm. Wind. Life in trouble lately? Oh, just a smidge. Huh. Why didn't that work? Because the wind is actually crystal. Wait. It was crystal water, chasm, wind. Yeah, I was in the hospital for a few days, Tarkus. I'm fine now, though, don't worry, but, I'm still in, like, recovery mode a little bit. I'll be in recovery mode for, like, a week or month or few months. Not really sure. I have to do a follow-up as well. Why? I had, like... I mean, I guess it's wrong to say internal bleeding, even though it was internal bleeding. I had, like, a stomach ulcer, I think. And, was, like, very, very anemic. I was, very, very close to the transfusion line. Which is basically, like, when your hemoglobin is at, like, this level, it's so low that they immediately transfuse you. They immediately get, like, give you blood. So, yeah, apparently, like, the entire time I was there, by the way, my hemoglobin levels were just low, and, then when I got home and I was, like, you know, able to think properly, I looked up the side effects of anemia, and I went, oh, I've been feeling all of this for, like, a year and a half, 2 years now. So there's a pretty good chance that just for, like, the last 2 years or so, I've just been slowly getting more and more anemic as life went on, which culminated in me going to the ER because, you know, yeah, of course it does. Yeah, eventually you get it so anemic that you know, you go, oh, I'm gonna pass out. Changes your hemoglobin into the hemoglobin. These got sorted out before it got worse. Yeah, yeah, I had to do some follow-up stuff. I had a bunch of procedures done while I was there. I have to get a follow-up. They want to make me swallow a camera. Yeah, now they got me munching on iron like a Minecraft Steve, just like, you know? It's okay. I was gonna make the same joke. I was gonna say that I'd sell it on a website for anybody who wanted it. Look, maybe a put the little cam in the corner. Maybe getting the footage from the camera pill will offset the cost of being in the ER for 3 days. Yeah, they shoved tubes up and down both of my you know, holes. I couldn't think of a better word. You know, I had as many tubes as a guy could have inside of him, and they couldn't find, like, anything. They couldn't find, like, an ulcer or anything that showed signs of bleeding. But I know that I was bleeding internally, so, like, you know, but apparently there's like one little section of your like your stomach, like of the tube that goes from your mouth to the bottom. There is one section that you can't reach with either a, I don't remember what they called it. They called it like an so the one day they did an endoscopy, just an upper endoscopy, and that only goes down like slightly below the stomach, and they didn't find anything. So the next day they did a double colonoscopy and an extended endoscopy, where apparently the first time around they didn't have the tube, they didn't have the camera for the day, so they had it that day, and so it goes even lower, slightly into like the small intestine apparently. So they did both of those at the same time, day 2. But apparently even when you are trying, like, you can't make the cameras touch. Apparently they just don't go long enough for some reason. You lose all control of the cameras at some point, and they didn't find anything. So they think that there might still be like an ulcer or something in that one little spot, and that's why they want to do that. It sounds terrifying. Yeah. I mean, it's fine, because like if it was just an ulcer, then it's probably healed by now. But it's kind of shocking that they didn't find like any signs of anything. They just said like, "Hey, you're good, man." And I went, "Okay, all right. I mean, sure. 27 and I've had a colonoscopy, but sure, as long as you didn't find anything." Like, it's a good thing they didn't find anything, but it's also like, I really wish they had found something, you know. To some extent, it's like, I really wish they just found like something that went, "Oh yeah, we cauterized this little thing right here, and you're good to go forever now," you know. But they didn't find anything, so drink water. I said, go home and eat some tikka masala and pet your dog. Yeah, I actually got chicken korma instead, because I was like worried about, you know, the aftermath effects of tikka masala. And the chicken korma was a lot better, I think, in that regard. I was actually genuinely shocked. They were just like, "Yeah, no, you can eat whatever you want to. No dietary restrictions, nothing." I was also like, all right, okay. I think they want me to do this in a specific order, by the way. Wait, crystal, water, chasm. Get big and strong. I'll tell you this much. While I was in the hospital, because here's some fun facts for all of you in the future, when you will eventually have to do you probably won't have to do an endoscopy, but you'll probably have to do a colonoscopy at some point in the next 10 to 20 years of your life, if you haven't already had one. They don't let you eat. So basically for 2 days, I was in the hospital, and all I got was a clear liquid diet. I had to drink chicken broth, and I ate 2 Jellos, and then I had 2 apple juices, and then 4,000 milliliters of Gavolite. It's a giant jug of thick, kind of goopy liquid, and it kind of tastes like plastic, but you can't let yourself think about it. And they want you drinking 8 ounces of it every 10 minutes until it's gone. Now, if you want to know my strategy for this, yeah, I'll give you the rundown of this, alright? The rundown is, remember this when you turn 45 or something, alright? This is how they clear you out for a colonoscopy, is they make you drink this, and it works quick. It works fucking fast, alright? You gotta start, for one thing, always have just like a giant thing of ice ready and a straw. You don't want to be drinking this. You want it going like, you want it in a straw, skipping your tongue basically, and just like downing it in like as much ice as possible. The colder it is, the better. Okay, remember this. Now, some people, especially if you're doing it at home, they didn't give me the option of this. If you're doing it at home, a lot of people like to like put it in Gatorade and then just drink the Gatorade over time. Is not fucking worth it. I promise you. You're gonna drink twice as much liquid to do this, which is already insane. It's not worth it. Just drink it straight and get it over with. Now, I was sitting in a room with a roommate. We never spoke, mostly because of this happening to me. Where he had guests, he had people in his room talking to him, and every 10 minutes, I'm slurping down some goop, and I'm going straight to the bathroom. And that's, at some point in the process, probably about halfway down this 4,000 milliliter, like, tank of goop that they make you drink, it starts kicking in. The first couple of cups start kicking in, so then it becomes this non-stop back and forth, and you're not allowed to give yourself a break, because if you give yourself a break, then it's going to take even longer for it to all leave your system later. That's my just prepare. Pour a few cups in advance, you know? But the sooner it's all gone, the better. It's just so much... basically every nurse in that hospital that had to deal with me saw that bottle and went, usually we come in the next day and we have to tell them that they need to finish the bottle. Like, usually it's half full or something, and like, they just couldn't do it. I think my strategy was perfect. I think just get it done and over with and you're good. Now, granted, the other part of it was I hadn't been allowed to drink anything. I hadn't been allowed to drink water for 2 days straight. And I was on like saline IV drip the entire time. So like, I was also just very thirsty. I think that probably helped a little bit, but even still, it was, it wasn't exactly pleasant, but I mean, after the initial bout, I'm gonna be a little gross here, okay? As I finish this part up. I'm gonna be a little gross here. After the initial bout, when all of the solids are gone, at that point you're really just peeing out of your butt. And at that point, it's really just like, alright, let's get this over with. Like, there's not really anything you can do about it at that point. You're just kind of doing it. It's not really that bad. Like a girl. It's not that bad at that point, but I mean, the drinking all of that liquid sucks. Just don't put it in anything. It's just not worth it. It's just not. And again, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's easier to get to do the prep when you're in the hospital and you're just kind of like, whatever happens at this point. I'm kind of locked into whatever they tell me to do because I can't leave of my own volition right now, you know? Maybe it's a little bit harder if you're at home and it's like, I'm just trying to watch TV and I can't. I have to go back to the bathroom. Like, that's probably going to be really annoying. For me, what was I going to watch? You know what was on the TV the entire time I was there? Wimbledon ladies tournament. The ladies singles Wimbledon on tennis TV. That's all I watched. And I had it on mute because I kept getting self-conscious every time I had it on unmute that people were thinking I was listening to two girls making noises. So I just kept it on mute all week. There was nothing for me to do other than drink this shit and then go to the bathroom. And then once it was done, I was fine. I was just chilling for the rest of the night. And they got me up there bright and early. And I was in the pre-op room, as they call it. And there was a guy across the hall from me who got a super big lecture from his doctor going, "You have to finish the whole thing. It says it right here. We can't see anything if you don't finish the drink." And I went, he should have read that. Did they put you to sleep beforehand? Oh yeah, they gave me propofol both days. And that shit works good. That shit's crazy good. I tell you what. Propofol. It did kind of suck because you don't really realize that they don't want you to have your pants on for the colonoscopy. I was just kind of under the impression they were just... I got down there, nobody told me to take my pants off yet, and the nurse prepping me was like, "Why are your pants still on, man?" I was like, "I'm sorry, nobody told me." So like you fall asleep and all of a sudden you wake up hours and hours later. No, both of these procedures, the endoscopy and the colonoscopy together, are probably like 40 minutes long, but one or the other probably 20 minutes to 30 minutes by themselves. You're really only out for a short amount of time, and it's like a flash, it's like a blink, you know. It's like, you know, I don't know, I used to think I was really bad with hospitals, but like I've never been bad with procedures, cause like at that point whatever, you know, like if I die under, okay, I'm just not gonna wake up, you know, like I've already kind of prepared that in my mind. It's the things I'm awake for that used to freak me out in hospitals, you know, like getting your blood taken or something like that would freak me out. You know, for procedures, I'm usually I'm calmer than most, I feel like. I don't know why. I get like maybe a little bit nervous on the way down there, but once I'm prepped, you know. And you know, so like for the endoscopy plus colonoscopy thing, you know, like they make you lean on your side. I already have an IV in my arm, and that's where all the sauce is going anyway. You know, like you have an IV in your arm, and they put you on the saline while you're still awake, and then they make you lean over. They put on like a mouth guard, and it has like a little hole in it so they can shove the tube down, and then they zip it up, and then the doc that I had was like really good about just asking me random questions while this was all going on, because you know, just keep your mind busy basically, while you have 3 other people kind of moving you around and prepping you, and then they just go, "All right, here comes the meds," and then you're gone in a flash. It's like 5 seconds and you're out. You know, it's pretty crazy. And then you wake up back in the prep room. My glasses were back on my face every single time, which was weird, but you know, they put me under for a bronchoscopy. I'm so bad with words like this. And I woke up and asked when we were doing the thing. The endoscopy, the first one I woke up, sorry, I was supposed to be doing this puzzle, aren't I? Clock. And then let's do chasm. And then we'll do water. And then we'll do wind. What do you mean that didn't work? Okay, hold on. I took a tube and grabbed a little plastic thing out of my lung. Ooh, fun. Anyway, the first endoscopy was a lot shorter, so like I wasn't under as long, and I woke up, I don't know I don't know what I was saying, but I woke up mid-sentence talking about the Smiths. That's all I know, is that I woke up mid-sentence talking about the Smiths and talking about Hatful of Hollow, and this nice nurse that I had, who is like my mom's age. I was like, oh, you probably listen to the Smiths, right? And she's like, I have no idea who that is. And then I realized, like, later, when I'm not stoned, I realized that I had insinuated that she was old enough to have heard Hatful of Hollow when it came out, which was 1966. And what I was doing was I was thinking, yeah, if you were born in like 1966, then you probably have heard this album, but it wouldn't work like that. You would be 0 years old when the album came out. But I digress. I was stoned, basically. So yeah. And then, but the second time, when they did both, I was out for longer. I was probably out for double the time, and I woke up groggy and like not sure what the fuck was going on. I was not in a good mood. I was not talking. I was just like, all right, you got it, man. Like, just kind of laid there, you know. It was a whole ordeal. They want me to do something here. Sorry, I just realized I've been standing at this for so long. But yeah, that's my story. And then they didn't find anything wrong with me, but I am Disillusion ST. I don't think I have. What is Disillusion ST? Maybe I have heard of this. Maybe I've heard of Disillusion. Disillusion Dev is a familiar game with the art style up your alley. Oh hell yeah! I'll add it to my wish list. Let me grab it. Let me throw it on my wish list on Steam really fast. Yeah, it looks cool. 90s 3D dungeon crawl. Oh yeah, I definitely see that a lot. Yeah, yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so I gotta figure this out, I guess. What have I done wrong here? I have played a little bit of Mythology of the Killer. I never finished it though. I got a little, sorry, something keeps happening on my screen. I keep having Alt-Tab. I got a little tired of it, I think. Wait, one of them is wind. Wait. That's the crystal. And then this one over here. Is that noise. So I should figure this out pretty soon here. Anyway, moral of the story is that hospitals aren't that scary. And you should go sooner rather than later, because otherwise you'll end up like me and you'll be like, oh, I've been anemic for the last 2 years of my life in a way that has like significantly affected you know, like my energy levels and all that. Tooth implant surgery soon. I'm terrified. Dentists are scary too. I used to also be very scared of the dentist, but I don't know, I feel like, I don't know what happened. I think that in the 10 years that I avoided going to Okay, so technically in both of these cases, like it was like probably 6 or 7 years I didn't go to the dentist. Maybe, maybe 8 or 9. I don't know now. Um, it was. I think I've been going to the dentist consistently more recently. Um, but like I avoided going for years, and I avoided going to the hospital for years or going to a doctor for years. Um, and like something happened in those 10 years in between where like both of those experiences used to be a lot worse for me. Like the at least like the people I would have treating me were just like not as understanding, I think. I don't know if that's because I'm older now and so it's different or what, but back in the day, I had bad experiences at both the dentist and the doctor that made me go, I'm not going back unless I have to. But it seems like these days, I'm either getting very lucky or otherwise. Like I'm just doing, the people that have gotten better. I think that there's probably been a trend in the last 10 years on both of those where they're like, hey, people aren't going to the dentist or the doctor anymore because they don't like how they're being treated. We should probably work on making sure that they're being treated better so that that doesn't happen anymore, Um, which I think is probably for the best. What a tangent. What can I say? I'm gonna do Crystal, Water, Chasm, Wind again. Crystal, Water, Chasm, Wind, Fuck. I need to want my wisdom teeth out because there just isn't. It's bound to start hurting sooner or later. What I'll tell you about the wisdom teeth thing is you do want them out earlier rather than later, especially if you've already had braces. Because what happened to me is I had braces, and then my wisdom teeth came in, and I avoided getting my wisdom teeth out, and then my wisdom teeth pushed my teeth on the bottom especially, and so now I have two teeth like kind of back in front each other, and even though I no longer have the wisdom teeth, I got them removed, it's only going to get worse until I get it fixed again. So it's worth getting them out earlier than later, that's for sure. I don't know what I need to do here, and that is concerning me. Maybe I go back here? Well, this doesn't even open anymore. Okay. I should probably do it in the order that they provided it with me, which I think... I have to go back down here for. What? have it wrong. It's Wind Chasm. Fuck. I got so logged in on the other stuff. Okay, it's Wind Chasm. No, that's fine. I'm good to find out all the stuff on my own. It's just funny that it's taking. It's just funny that it's just like you gotta click all the way back and check again, and oh, that's what I messed up. I thought it might be that. Yay. There is an option you could turn on. Is it the zip mode activated? When activated, clicking on an item or an area with the lightning bolt cursor takes you directly there, skipping intermediate screens. I will consider it. I'm trying to get something of the real experience. If you want the real experience, there's real MYST. Well, I intentionally avoided real MYST because I wanted the point and click experience as well. Ooh. North. Let's go northeast first. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to bet that I'm looking for something that doesn't have a red door on it, right? Man, video games are so cool. I focus on my notes. Okay, so we went north. Oh wait, that's south. Well, we don't want to go south. We want to go west. Okay, hang on. I gotta keep this in mind now. So I'm going. We went north, and now we're going west. Now we just can't go east. We can go east, right? So we don't want to go there. We want to go northwest, north. All right. Oh, this seems like it's further. Well, we can just go north again, but I think I will just because. Nice. Okay, now we're going. Uh-oh. It looks like there's nothing else for me here, so we have to backtrack. So... Now we need to look for another way to go, and I think we came from... No, we went... So now we go east? Is it gonna take a while? I feel like I might be brute forcing this on accident, is all I can really say. We'll go east again. If this funny little button right here does anything... I should probably figure out what that does, huh? Oh. East and the northeast? Oh, uh-oh. We're on Space Mountain, it looks like. Taking a little ride. Oh, Jesus. I think I understand what this... Oh no. It's another sound puzzle and I wasn't paying attention to like the first 4. Southeast is... Well, actually, southeast should work, right? It's southwest I can't go to, right? Well, it looks like I can go north. I guess we're going north. Whatever, we'll get to the end of this area and we'll find out just how treacherous I've made my... This has no noise here. Oh, wait, okay, so maybe... Oh, God. Okay, so we just backtrack. It wasn't northeast, it was southeast, which should still go somewhere. If this makes the same noise as before, though, then I can... Oh, it is the same. Wait. That says southwest, though. That's not what I was just now. I was southeast before. Okay, well, let's just... I went southeast, and then I guess we're gonna go south and south. It's still making this tin noise, which I think might just be a locator of sorts. Okay, wait, now I see where we are. Uh-huh. Yeah, so this is maybe incorrect, unless it's correct for some reason. Oh, why are you making that noise? So it made a... Doom, ding. This is unhelpful. This game seems confusing. We went southeast, by the way. Oh. Either this is an incorrect noise or it's a correct noise. If it's a correct noise, it's because this noise, this is both the south noise and the east noise. Which means that if we are on a grid of north, center, south, like if there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hang on, north, south, east, west, there should just be 8. If there are 8, 9 plus the center, if there are 8 areas all connected, interconnected, hang on, I have a grand idea here, hang on. If we have something like this, and hang on 2 seconds, let me just make sure I don't pop anything up here. Okay, if we take this right here, we do, this is the center, and this goes north. Yo, hey, no worries, Tarkus. I'm about done myself. I got a little locked in here. Take it easy. Have a great night. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate you hanging. Yeah. Have a great night. Going back to Mist Island. So if all of these connect, let's actually, let's do this. Right, okay, so if all of these connect like so, then you have basically something that looks like this. You have this, this, and what I can do is I can dictate which paths go where, and I can understand where I am. So what I think is happening here is I think we are currently in the southwest, and by southwest I mean southeast of the area. I think that's what's happening. I think that noise indicates we are in southeast, which makes the dong noise and the delete noise. That's what I think is happening, but I could be wrong. However, regardless of anything, I think I do have to be done. I didn't realize how late it was myself. I think leaving myself, I'm gonna probably just click the backtrack button a whole bunch here. Is probably my hypothesis when I come back. But I'm having a good time with this. I think I would love to see more of it. But I am getting very tired. And per my tangent, hopefully in the future I will not be tired as quickly. That's a big issue that's been going on for a while. Is like even when I stream the last year or so, my streams have not been like 4 hours like they used to be. The streams have always been like 2 to 3 hours, and I'm cooked by the middle of them. So hopefully once enough oxygen goes back to my brain, hopefully when my red blood cells are carrying enough oxygen around my body, that hopefully I'll be able to be awake longer and not be like tired and unable to think, So yeah, hey, thanks for hanging. This is a fun game. I'm very glad to be playing it. Okay, you didn't have to give me that, but thank you. I'm very glad to be playing it for the first time ever. Yeah, thanks for being here. He's never online when I'm online these days. I see him on. Let me raid my friend your mom. He's such a nice guy. And he's playing something called Wizard's Crown. I have never seen it. Still pissed off about that game. I can't wait to play it. I actually did think about playing Pissed first as a joke, but nevertheless. Go say hi to your mom. He is playing something called Wizard's Crown, which looks like... Your mom is always playing games that I just would never touch with a 10-foot pole, which is always fascinating to me. Go say hi to him. I appreciate y'all being here. Have a great night. And yeah, I'll be back with some of this soon, hopefully. We shall see. In the meantime, take it easy. Peace.